Hey there, welcome to another episode of DIY with Danny. Today we're super excited today. We're just finishing up this project in West Los Angeles. We're going to show you some amazing insights on LED strip lighting, how to do it, what not to do. We're also going to put it into aluminum channel inside a soffit on the ceiling. This episode is going to be amazing. Can't wait to show you. Let's go inside and take a look at what we're going to be doing today. All right, so this is the location where we're going to be doing our LED strip lighting. And as you can see, we created this drop-down soffit so that we can get our LED lighting. That's going to illuminate out here. Next thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you how we picked what we picked and the selections we made. So let's go ahead and check that out. All right, so I'm going to show you the LED strip lighting that we chose. We did consider rope lighting. We tried it, it just didn't work. This is a little old school, so maybe outside at a barn or something, but not for us. So we have two different options here. We have the 24-foot LED and we also have a 32-foot LED. The difference between these two is that this one actually you can change colors, comes with remote, does a lot of cool stuff. You can sync it to your music, things like that. This is just your basic, neutral white. A lot more cost effective. I believe this is around $16 for 32 feet at Home Depot. This is about, I believe, like $49 for 24 feet. So you actually get more for less, but you get less on the lighting functions. So depends on what you want to do. If you want to just go white, go this way. If you want some different colors, different options, go this way. Now, one of the things that you're going to need to really think about is that each one of these packets comes with a transformer, and that transformer allows you to plug it in just like you would anything else, and it illuminates the entire footage of this LED strip lighting. Now, if you think that you're just going to get one and then attach them, you can't link them together because this is only going to power the certain amount of feet that you're getting on your strip lighting. So that's one thing to be mindful of. If you only have an 8-foot section in your kitchen or in your drop ceiling, then buy an 8-footer. But if you need longer, make sure you always have the longer. You can cut them to trim them down. So that's one thing to think about. Also gonna show you how to get into doing these aluminum tracks. This is what we're gonna use on our soffit up there. And this is gonna allow you to tape in here and we can angle it. It gives you a nice rigid substrate in order to attach your light and place it in the position that you want to. So next, we're going to go ahead and get some measurements and start doing our install. All right, so we have our soffit all ready to go. What we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and install our aluminum channel, but we're going to go ahead and just dry fit it, get it all placed in position, and I'll show you how I'm going to do that. So as you can see, I have this already spaced out. I have a hole here where I'm going to actually feed my electrical in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start my channel on this section. Just gonna hold it in place there. I'm gonna move the ladder. I'm gonna go ahead and mark it on this section here, and then I'm gonna make a cut. So we'll mark it about right there. And we'll go ahead and cut this with the grinder. And that's gonna give us the proper length that we need for this section of the channel. We're gonna go ahead and do that all the way around, get the channel in dry fit, and then we're gonna add some shims in order to keep these in place. So let's go ahead and do that and show you what that looks like. Same thing here. I'm going to go ahead and mark this so I can make my cut. Just give yourself a little pencil mark, and then we're just going to keep on moving down around the outside of the soffit here. There you go. You want to clean up your edges? Deburr them is what they call it. Let's go inside and put this in. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start working on the light. Next step for me is I actually pre-wired this. So in your planning process, you wanna think about how you're gonna get power to where you need it to. So we actually have our power whip right here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna attach an outlet to this. So this is gonna be our power supply. And then we're gonna have an outlet inside the soffit here that we're actually gonna plug into. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take this section of the LED strip light and we're gonna run it in from the outside. And then we're gonna start running our strip lighting in the channel. So let's move over this way. And then we'll start working that over into the channel. All right. So as you can see, I'm gonna take this channel off here. Actually, I'm gonna slide this over a bit, take this channel out, set this down on the ladder here for a second, and then I'm gonna run this section through this hole here. And we're gonna get it and grab it from the other side over there. And we'll be able to connect it to our power supply. Now, because this box is about 40 feet, that means we're gonna need 2 sets of these. So I'm actually gonna run 2 of these LED strips. One I'm gonna start here and go that way, and the next one I'm gonna start and go this way. So those are gonna go around this soffit and it's gonna meet in the middle. And wherever it meets, I can overlap a little bit or I can cut it because these are made to cut. You have to cut right on the copper. I'll show you what that looks like up here close in a second also. I'm gonna come off the ladder, I'm gonna go ahead and reach around on the other side and grab it from over there. So this comes with an adhesive on the back side. I'm gonna peel this off. We're just gonna start attaching it to our aluminum channel here, just like so. This stuff is pretty sticky, so you don't have to worry about this ever coming apart. So we have a pivotal moment here. We've come around all the way to where we had our last piece of strip lighting. And like I said, we're gonna cut on the copper or the aluminum section. So we cut it right in the middle. And then we go ahead and overlap our piece, and this is good to go. Now we're gonna go ahead and turn this baby on and see what it looks like. So let's go ahead and do that next. All right, so we got all of our channel in. We've got all the tape lighting in. You can see how easy that just attaches to the aluminum strip. It's very tacky, so make sure you take your time. So I still have to put an outlet up there for these to plug in, but for now, and for the sake of you guys and this video, I'm gonna plug it into an extension cord here, and we're gonna go ahead and turn the lights on and see what this looks like. Make sure it all works and show all the different color variations that we can get from this LED strip lighting. So let's go over here and take a look. So we got all the diffusers on. That's gonna give us a lot more of a cleaner, smoother look. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put a piece of molding in front of this. That's gonna hide the light so you can't see it. So at night, you're just gonna see this glow coming out. So let's go ahead and cut that trim. But for now, let's leave this in party mode. All right, so you can see we got our electrical in. We're able to get an outlet inside the soffit there. So we went ahead and just plugged those in. So if you ever have to change them out, easily just can unplug them and plug them back in. Next, we're gonna work on the molding, and we're gonna show you how we do that. We're gonna go ahead and get that dialed in. We're gonna leave ourselves about a 1/4 inch reveal from the drywall, from the top of the ceiling down. So that's gonna let our light come out, and trim it all the way around, and then do our touch-up painting. And this project down here should be good to go. Let's get started on that. So here, we're just getting it flush to the bottom, and then we're getting it flush on the ends. As soon as we get it flush on that side, we'll go ahead and nail it off on one side. We're good to go.
Is it good to go?
Yep, you can go ahead and shoot it. Watch your fingers. There you go. I get it right here. There you go. Flush to the bottom. All right, so now you can see that we have about a 1/4 inch reveal at the top, and that 1/4 inch reveal is gonna stay true all the way around. So we have the same consistent reveal, just enough to let the light come out. All right, so we're really excited about how this turned out. We got all of our trim up. We've got some painting to do, some caulking to do, but for the most part, everything's looking really good. Hopefully you got out of this video what you came for. If you do have any more questions, couldn't get into every single detail, leave a comment below. We'll definitely get back to you. And also, please like, subscribe, click that bell. Really helps us, helps the algorithm. Thanks again. We'll look for you on the next one.